I know you need some more shard pulls in your life. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? I wanted to come back. I'm home for the weekend. I want to come back and post a quick shard pull video, give you guys a little bit of action, and then I'll be gone again this week. But never fear, I have videos for you every day ready to go. But I could not, in good conscience, let this go because we are not going to be having these special events here for very much longer. And we are in that time period where, man, we have the ability to get so many extra relics. And whether or not you get good ones does not matter, because the bad ones that you get, you're going to use as food for your collection. That way, you're going to be able to level up your relics and make progress and, make your champions better, etc. Right now, we have the special event ones right here, the event group. And within that, you do have the ability to get the soon to be nerfed Crown of Corruption, the insane and reasonable to obtain Skull of Treason, and then the very helpful, in my opinion, Gaze of Domination, because it can just go on any champion that needs accuracy. And then, I don't know, probably the rest of them are going to be chickens, but I recommend saving one of each relic in case you would need it. Now, with that being said, why am I saying that in this video? Well, in this event that we're having today, in this tournament, if it will load, we have relic crafting materials. And I'm sure that you probably knew that to be true, but just in case, there are relic crafting materials in here. And I think that that's really important for your account progress if you can at all pull for this event. Because not only is it a great time to pull your Ancient Shards anyway, but also then you get good rewards here. Energy, a Mortal Soul Stone, a crappy chicken, 6-star Chaos Ore, and then we get into the good stuff up here. So I think that this would be very valuable for you. I needed to mention that in this video. The main reason why I'm pulling is for those rewards. The other thing is we do have the double chance boost. A lot of new players have been coming onto the channel here. This is the best time to pull your Ancient Shards if you're a newer player. There's no other better time than the 2x event. As you can tell, my voice is not 100%. For those of you who didn't know, I'm at basketball camp. I work for one of the biggest camps in the USA called PGC Basketball, and I'll be out there coaching again this upcoming week. If you're at all involved with youth basketball, send your kids. It is the best. That's why I work for them. I look forward to it every summer. But anyway, bear with me as we gravel voice our way through some sweet Ancient Shards, and hopefully we come out with a couple legendaries. It would be great if we could get somebody who I did not have. Okay, just real quick, I wanted to include like who I'm really pulling for, and I would say Preva is at the top of my list of most wanteds right now. I think her passive is super interesting, and I really would love to try her out. If anyone's using her, let me know how good she is. I think she seems incredible. I also really would love some Ogren. There's a bunch I'm missing there. Orcs. I need Kreela and a bunch of other ones. And I never did get Sigmund. It's the only fusion I didn't do. Never got him. So that'd be cool. Those would be, I guess, at the top of my wish list right now. So I'm not going to put anybody in here. I do have all three of these champions. If you don't have one of those, that I would suggest putting somebody in there. Any of the three are good. I would say Thalin is probably the best. Oh, right off the bat, the Incarnate. Oh, the Incarnate. Okay, well, I'm happy for a legendary. That's not exactly what I was going for. She didn't end up being good at all. at all. I feel bad for the people who I told she was going to be good. I feel like that's the most over exaggerated, like the most overhyped champion. Not that she was really hyped. I just said I thought she would be good when Siege came out. And since Siege is pretty competitive and not exactly what I was thinking it would be, she did not end up being as good as I thought she would be. So, it happens, right? It happens. I misevaluated her, no big deal. But yeah, I definitely don't need another copy. I have multiples at this point, unfortunately. If she was good, I'd be happy for that, but whatever. So, anyway, who is your most wanted champion right now in the game? I'm sure for a lot of people it's going to be Newt. I think Newt would be crazy to pull a Newt. I don't think the dog's in the game, the new fusion yet, but I would not mind more than one. I actually think that that's a champion with a high build potential on 2 copies. And in fact, probably at the end of the video here, I'll do a quick little blurb on the fusion. So stick around to the end because I will not have time to record a second video. I could barely squeeze in time to record this in between lunch and going to the pool today. I'm just squeezing this one in real quick. Where are we at? 31 and one more. I mean, hey, let's be greedy. Let's get 2 more, right? But at least one more legendary here would be wonderful. And here it is. Mortu Macabre. Okay, I mean, he's all right. I wouldn't say he has scaled that well. But if there was another reason to play him in Hydra, I actually think he could be all right. Like, if it's just like hard to use, but I mean, he's still a menace if you have to go up against him. All right, let's see. When Stoneskin was first introduced, he was like basically unbeatable. He was so hard to deal with. And then last 10 pull, 11 shards remaining. Let's see where we're at here. Last 10 pull. Okay, Visionary. And then the last and final shard is going to be... Okay, it's a rare. No worries, no worries. We got 2 legendaries. I feel like I could be happy with that. As long as we got all of the epic and legendary materials, we did. Very good, very good. And we're at 82. I'd love to get this essence. It's incredibly hard to come by. But I would need, if that point calculation is correct, I would need a heck of a lot more points to get that. So I'm going to need to think that over. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I could do a couple 10 pulls on gems. Okay, well, I guess I convinced myself there. Do a couple 10 pulls on gems. And then we will talk about the fusion real quick. And then wrap up the video. All right, 2 10 pulls and 2 singles. What we're looking for is a giant pile of epics. This is not going to be enough. I don't know why I was thinking it'd be enough. It's definitely not going to be enough because then now we're at like not even 9,000. We have to get super lucky here at the end. Okay, there's 1 Terror Beast. That's funny. And 2 Geomancer. That's awesome. If we could get 1 epic or legendary out of the last 2, that would really get us pretty close. Oh, sick. All right, all right. I wish I could gift this Ashma to somebody. Okay, it's definitely not enough, but let's see how close it is. And then 91.55. What should I do? Okay, you're right. I should get another one. You're right. I am coercing myself. Trying to save gems is, I mean, I have some obviously, but it's not the best. All right, get rid of some commons and uncommons. Bring in the rares. Let's see what we got. Yes, there's an epic. Okay, good. Come on. Yes, okay. Yes. Perfect. And then the last pull, legendary. Last pull, legendary. Oh, there's a little bit of lag there. I was like, is that it? Is that really it? Okay, perfect. So we use some gems. I feel like that's a good purpose. We got some chickens to level up. And most importantly, we got the essence because man, I just need like so much essence. It's insane. You know, I know you know. But anyway, let me get the fusion loaded up here and then we'll talk about that real quick. Okay, and then last but not least, we have the new dog, kro'khad. And this guy is going to be very, very powerful. If you've looked at any of the damage videos from the content creators that were released today, oh, actually, I'm recording this on Saturday, so yesterday. But regardless, he is a very high damaging champion, maybe the highest damaging champion on your account. I think you're going to be able to use him as a damage dealer in Arena, but he is insanely good in Hydra. His kit is literally made for Hydra. And his A1 is strong. It looks like the multipliers on all of his accounts are strong. He's going to pair really well with Packmaster, and there's going to be a guaranteed champion event for Packmaster. We don't know how you're going to get him, but there's going to be some way to get him in a tournament or an event. So I highly recommend going after the dog, one of the coolest champions in the game, to pair alongside Packmaster. And it is my full firm plan to try to get more than one copy of this guy, if at all possible. I want to run Packmaster plus 2 of him. If that's possible, I want to do it. And I think that his kit is really nice. He's got an AoE A1, which is great. He's got a double hitter AoE that places leech and weaken without accuracy. And he's got a single target A3 that smacks. Let's see. He's gonna repeat it if Packmaster's on the same team, so it's a double hitter. And then that same A3, the single target, it's gonna instantly activate against a Hydra head when an ally is consumed. That's just, it's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. So I highly recommend this guy. I think he's going to be very good, and I have a 99% certainty rating that he's going to be good, especially if you have Packmaster. But even if you don't, you should still go for him. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you pulled this weekend, let me know how it went, and I will see you in the comments. Have a great day.